minor in philosophy. Anita is a two-time winner of the Leon Mulling Emeritus Scholarship in Communication, and she was named the Outstanding Graduate in Human Communication at the American Association of University Women Outstanding Women in Communication this year. In her independent research for the McNair Post-Baccalaureate Achievement Program at SOU, Anita has been investigating links between climate change, cultural identity, and global conflict. Looking forward, Anita has been admitted to a doctoral program in environmental social science at Arizona State University, School of Human Evolution and Social Change. She will begin that program in August. Today, Ms. Ferguson will say a few words on behalf of the graduating class.
Get it, Anita.
Hello, beautiful people.
Get it.
Some time ago, when my then 4-year-old daughter was running through the house at a family gathering, she was waving her arms and laughing, and somebody stopped her and asked her where she was going. And she looked up and she said, "I don't know. You never know what's going to happen if it's not happening right now." She laughed and she waved her arms and ran away, and the rest of us sat there staring at each other, wrestling with her profundity. And we laughed at the time, but later I kept thinking about it, and what struck me was not just the reality of what she said, but the fearless, joyful spirit with which she said it. And I wondered at what point in my life I had garnered such a fear of the unknown. And as I stand here today, I imagine that a lot of you feel like I do. Finished.
Yeah, man.
But maybe you're also like me in feeling a little insecure or a little afraid as you sit there on the edge of change. Because what comes after finished but beginning? And what is more uncertain than something new?
Preach.
Throughout our lives, we strive to establish structure, seek security, gain a sense of predictability about the world. And inevitably, things happen to us that challenge us, that scare us, or that shake the foundation of who we thought we were and what we thought we had control over. And I've been there. I've been humbled. And it's taken me a chunk of time and a lot of support to get back on my feet. But boy, have I learned how to say please, thank you, and do you take food stamps? These times remind us that certainty is at best fleeting. We're facing economic insecurity, war, climate change. These are big worries for us and big worries for our children. But this is not a sudden loss of security that we're experiencing. The Earth has been heating up for decades. Tensions have long been brewing between the U.S. and the Middle East, and the economic decline could be seen from miles away in hindsight. Maybe there is some comfort in knowing that these things too are evolving issues. They are not certainties, and we have the capacity to influence what happens here. Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard said that life can only be understood backwards, but must be lived forwards. And looking back, we can see that maybe we were relying on a false sense of security, and that things were never certain, and that the future that we see now is no more uncertain than it ever was. We're just more aware of that uncertainty. We're more aware. It's an uneasy awareness. One that calls out for us to be accountable and to be involved in life's outcomes. Some of you are probably out there thinking, geez, what kind of motivational speech is this?
You're awesome.
But the only certainty that we have is here and now. And we can and should love the now, but staying here out of fear isn't going to do our future any good. We all inherit a legacy, and we all leave one behind. But this is not something that we leave behind in a pile when we give up the ghost. This is something that we leave behind every day, every second, as each moment passes. So we cannot go through our lives planning to one day make a difference or to one day live an authentic life. We have to live well right now. Or as Gandhi famously said, we must be the change that we want to see in the world.
Yeah.
It's easy to get overwhelmed with what's going on out there. But it's up to us as individuals to keep the things that we want in the outside world alive within us in the inside world. Peace, love, sustainability. These are elusive, but if we want them, we have to practice these inwardly and reflect those outwardly in our daily lives. We have to laugh, we have to love, and we have to experience joy. We have to mark these in our own lives. This is our greatest responsibility. I've had the pleasure to get to know many of you, and I know there's a lot of talent, creativity, and energy out there, combined with a lot of good intention. And if those of you that I know are a representative sample of this graduating class, then I think the future is looking good. As we gather here today, in this shared experience, ready to part ways, let's take a moment to appreciate the certainty of now and the greatness of this moment. Recognize your achievement, recognize your potential, and recognize your value in this world. And look around and find your friends, if you can, your family out there, your faculty and staff that share this moment with you. Where are my people?
I'm here.
Right here.
This moment will never happen again. Each of us has traveled a unique path here to come to this point right now, right here, between the past and the future. And as we end our time together, we can celebrate that we are at the beginning of something. Each of us on our own uncharted path, and I want to bless each of you on yours.
Bless it.
We are all beginners, all the time. We never know what's going to happen if it's not happening right now. So let's embrace uncertainty and go out and begin something amazing. I love you.